As a kid, I wondered, did you ever play soldier?
I didn't, you know. I remember friends of mine playing soldiers. I played Cowboys and Indians and other, politically incorrect games. But I didn't play soldiers. Spaceman, I like being a spaceman. I like being weightless. It was shocking. It wasn't something I ever expected to do. Was be in the Second World War, certainly. But it was a great honour too, and great privilege to be able to do that, you know. Certainly in the American Army, I never expected that either. It was like a dream come true, really. It was like one of those things that you never expected to come into your life that did, and then worked out, you know, that you actually were in it. I don't remember the decision. I remember wanting from quite an early age, enjoying performing, you know, enjoying making people laugh, and yeah, I liked attention, certainly. I was the youngest of 4 children, so that was part of it, I think. But I didn't do much drama, you know. I didn't do much. I had a lot of exposure to theatre and film as a child. A lot. You know, my mum was really into theatre. She was an English teacher. My dad was really into film, TV, and used to take me to the cinema. So I had that. But then I suppose I think when I first saw there's a couple of films. The Graduate was one. I think I saw that when I was about 12. I remember that having an impact. Thinking it'd be nice to do what Dustin Hoffman does. A couple of English films. One Mike Leigh film called Meantime. A Ken Loach film called Cares. Those films had an impact on me. Made me want to act. And then 16, I did my first play, and that's when I thought I want to be an actor.
And you still are.
And I am, you know, 13 years later, yeah.
Well,
no, you can ask me that.
Sorry.
Who did I think about? An amalgam of people is probably what I thought about. A wife. I thought about Belle's wife in the script. I used to think about my girlfriend sometimes. I used to think about my mother the next, my sister the next. It would be a person. On film, it doesn't have to be the person. I could be thinking about my dog and it would register that I was thinking about my wife, excuse me. It was tough. It was physically tough, and the shoot was very grueling. Boot camp was physically very hard. It was hard emotionally too. It was tiring. You didn't get much sleep. You were wet most of the time. You were forced to do push-ups, you know. But those things, they were okay. But what was hard was things like not being clean, being hungry, not eating good food, eating nasty tinned rations. I didn't really ever feel like I was at war, but there were certain equivalents. You know, your emotions were certainly on edge. You were a live wire emotionally. So and Terry helped us be that. So if you had to do something that was shocking, you weren't far away from getting there. You always had to be close. You had to be on the edge emotionally, nervously. You had to be on the edge. That was what was exhausting about the film, was staying in that ballpark. Yeah, but only through the life experience it was, not through going through war or anything like that. I have more appreciation for people who fought, certainly, having looked at it and searched it and tried to understand it, tried to. I don't think I even scratched the surface. I think the more you study it, the more you realise you can't imagine it. You know, the more knowledge you have, the less you realise you know. Well, I don't know. Why are some buildings standing after an earthquake? Someday there's a bullet with your name on it, and we can't worry about that too much. Life is too short to worry about that. We better enjoy it until that bullet comes. That's how I feel about life. We don't know how long we got. Let's enjoy it while we're here. Right, yeah, but they don't bond on the level that we bonded out there. They do bond when they play sports. There's some butt hitting going on, stuff like that. That's pretty American, by the way. It doesn't happen so much where I come from. But when we're forced to do something like boot camp together, and you're forced to be away from home together that long, and that intensity, working together with that intensity, you know each other very, very well. You're everything to each other. Confidants, confessors, mothers. You know, you look after one another, and your good day is somebody else's worst day, and their worst day is your good day, so you have to help each other in that respect. That's something you learn from the army, the military advisors, and being together in the physical hardship a lot of the time, was you get through it as a team or not at all.